Hello, good morning students, and welcome back to another video for the class 9 physics gravitational force. So in the last video we talked about the force of gravitation and the universal law of gravitation which was given by Newton. It states that the gravitational force acting between the two objects is directly proportional to the product of their masses and it is inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. That was given by F proportional to m1 m2 upon d square, where m1 and m2 are the masses of the two objects and d square is the square of the distance between the two objects, which is taken from the center of one object to the center of other object. So the distance is taken not from the surface of the object to the other surface, but from the center of the object to the center of the other object. Okay. Now today we are talking about the importance of gravitational force and how or what many things around us happen due to gravitational force. So the first one is the force that binds us to the earth. So we are able to stand, walk, run, our vehicles are able to move, all because the earth is keeping us together on the surface. If there was no gravitational force, we will float around in the air. Okay, so that does not make sense, and that is why the gravitational force is really important, because it keeps us on the surface. Okay, and we are able to move because of the gravitational force. The second one, the motion of moon around the earth. How does moon move around the earth in the circular form? It happens because of the gravitational force between the moon and the earth. Okay. Similarly, the motion of planets around the sun. The planets which move around the sun, similar to how the moon moves around the earth, because the gravitational force of the sun is keeping the planets in the circular form and revolving around itself. Similarly, just to how the moon revolves around our earth, similarly the planets revolve around the sun, all happening because of gravitational force. We will talk about that in a minute. The occurrence of tides is due to the gravitational force of attraction of moon. So the high tides and the low tides happening in our water bodies is because of the gravitational force of the moon. And finally, the flow of water in the rivers is also due to the gravitational force. The water from the higher mountains during summer, when the ice melts and the snow melts, it converts them into water bodies, and this is how, because of the gravitational force, they keep flowing downwards. Okay, so these are a few important topics on how the gravitational force is important for us. Now we'll talk about the second and third point, that is the motion of moon around the earth or motion of planets around the sun. Okay, imagine you have a string and you tie up an object with the string. Okay, it is quite long, and you make it move in a circular format with the help of the string. As soon as you release the string, that particular object will go off in a straight line. Okay, so whenever you release the string, the object which was moving in circular form is going to go in a straight line. Whichever way or wherever you release the string, it will go in a straight line. So the object wants to go in a straight line, but the force that we are keeping the object in the circular form with the help of the string. So we are applying the force towards the center. So imagine that if this is the center and from there we have a string, okay, and there is an object. Let's say that it is a ball, boy is playing, and we are moving it in a circular motion. So the object wants to move this way in a straight line. So whenever you release the string, it will go in a straight line. Whether you release the object from here or here, it will always go in a straight line. Okay? But it is moving in a circular format because you are applying the force towards the center and you are forcefully keeping the object in the center so that it does not go in a straight line, rather than you are just holding the object so that it can revolve around in a circular motion. So same thing is happening with the moon. Imagine that this is our earth and this is the moon. If there is no gravitational force, then the moon will go in a straight line rather than revolving in a circular motion. But the gravitational force of the earth and the moon towards each other is keeping the moon attracted towards the earth. That is this force. imagine gravitational force to be the invisible string that is holding the ball. Okay, so same thing is happening with the planets as well. If that's the case, then imagine this to be a sun and this to be the planets. For every planet in our solar system, there is a gravitational force which keeps the planet attracted towards the sun so that they do not go off in a straight line but rather revolve it in a circular motion around the sun itself. So this is what the gravitational force is important for us, because it keeps the object in a circular motion around the sun. It keeps the object revolving. Because if there is no gravitational force, then the object will move along in a straight line. Okay? This force which keeps the object towards the center is called centripetal force. And in our case of the solar system, this centripetal force is gravitational force. In a simple way, when we are using the string, the centripetal force is towards the center on the string. So we are applying the centripetal force on the ball to keep revolving around us. Similarly, the gravitational force is being used as a centripetal force which keeps the planets revolving around the sun. So what is a centripetal force? Centripetal force is a force which keeps acting towards the center. If the object is in a circular motion in this particular manner, then the force which keeps the object revolving and it acts towards the center of the circular motion, and such a force is called centripetal force. Don't worry, when I will be giving you the notes, I will give you the complete definition so that it is easier for you to remember. However, you need to understand what centripetal force is. So let me revise it once again for you. Centripetal force is a force which keeps acting towards the center when the object is in circular motion around it. So suppose if this is the circular motion of the moon or the planets, then the force which keeps acting towards the center is called centripetal force. In this particular case, that centripetal force is gravitational force. Okay? If we are talking about string, then there is no gravitational force. We as a human being just applying the centripetal force to keep the object in circular motion. Okay? But in universe, we don't have this massive strings. Okay? There is just gravitational force which is acting as a centripetal force to keep the objects in circular motion. I hope it is clear to you, students. That's all for today. From the next topic onwards, we will start free fall. Okay?